Hello, everyone. My name is Jay Monte here from Trader Nerds. Here we want to introduce today Hern Light, the crypto DCA expert and analyst for Trader Nerds, along with myself, Jay Monte, doing the swing trading side of things. First of all, I wanted to introduce Hernani a little bit. And Hernani, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Hern Light. I got into crypto in 2017 without any prior investing knowledge and trading. But I got hooked as soon as I started to play around with charts and learning about investing. I took a lot of hits in 2017, but I also learned that there's a lot of money to be made in this market. So I self-taught and took a lot of courses on how to read charts and applied it to future cycles, and I've been very, very successful doing so. And now to the point I've built a couple indicators to help me guide me through the cycles.
Great, awesome. Can you show us what your chart that you created?
Yeah, I can.
So as he's searching for that, a little bit about Hernani and I. We've known each other since we were kids. I focused more on the swing trading side of things in my adult life, and then I heard about Hernani through the grapevines as we reconnected, that he did very well in crypto. And when I reached out to him so I could get more comfortable with crypto, he showed me a couple things that I was very impressed with, including this chart that he's created himself. So Hernan, I don't want to steal your thunder, so feel free to explain this chart a little bit. What does it look like?
So this chart is an easy visualization of crypto cycles, and we're using Bitcoin because it's the king of the crypto market. And what you're seeing here is the green is the bull markets, and then the yellow is a capitulation of the bear market. And once we start getting the yellow candles, we're at the tail end of the bear market, which will be a good entry point to start DCAing into projects that you're interested in crypto. Basically, once you start seeing the yellow candles, the risk is starting to get low. Anything in the green, it's like you're risking a lot because each candle represents a lot of percentage changes. And yeah, as you can see, we're finally firing our first yellow candle this bear market. So we're in the last stages of it.
Nice. So in terms for anybody new to stocks and trading or in crypto, dollar cost averaging is sort of what I like to say, the Warren Buffett style. You want to buy low, low, low and sell it high, high, high. And so according to this chart, Hernani likes to buy at the yellow marks, those yellow indicators that you see there. And as you can see, the last one on the right, the first yellow indicator has happened. And it looks like, is this a time that you might be buying now, Hernani, on the crypto side? Or are you going to wait a little bit longer? What are you thinking?
I'll still wait a little bit longer and see what it reacts to at the low. So at whatever that monthly candle wick is, right around here, which was 57K, I'll see how the price reacts once it visits that reaction zone again. But if it continues to hold that, I'd wait at least for 3 yellow candles, and then I'd start the DCA in slowly.
All right, awesome.
Then towards the end, more aggressive.
Great, it's awesome. And so a little bit, about dollar cost averaging, it's definitely patience, right? Patience, patience, patience. And if you know Light throughout the years, he's definitely a very patient guy, all throughout life, except for maybe on the soccer field. Maybe you're not so patient on the soccer field, right?
No.
All right, other things here. So let's see, we got the chart. Hern's been doing this chart for almost 10 years now, and it's something that's been very successful for him. For myself, it's a little different. What we see here, I'm a swing trader, so I'm definitely a lot busier in terms of action-wise. I catch the momentum, and if you know my personality a little bit, that's my style. I'm always grinding it out. And where her could hold his stock for years, hold a crypto for years, I tend to buy from 3 days to 5 weeks. And here are some indicators and charts that I use. Personally, when I started at Trader Nerds along with Hern Light, the swing trading side of things, this is not my formula. It's not my magic. It's Mr. Joe Majoka. He was actually a coach of my brother's way back when in childhood. And obviously, he had children the same age as my brother and I. We're childhood friends with his children. And I reached out to the family and I asked if I could rekindle his business after his passing. And the Majoka family has been very gracious to, grant me and give me the green light to rekindle and help others, which I'm very appreciative. And hopefully this all works for not just only myself, which I know it has, but others as well. So here I am going to share my screen a little bit on what I created for Trader Nerds. Again, for Trader Nerds, this is a piece of what Mr. Majoka had. I really just automated all the details that he had. Swing trade, the research is very percent, but since it's all numbers, I found a way to automate all the messages. And what we look for is a 6 conviction score. So we'll just take a stock here that are 6 for 6 that I like. I think Sun Life, for example. I developed this where you want to make sure that the trend alignment is there. You want to make sure the increasing volume is there. You want to make sure the bullish MACD cross is happening. You want to make sure the relative strength index sweet spot is there. You want to make sure the relative strength is rising. And you obviously got to make sure it's within the buy zone. If a stock is not there, I'm not buying it. After looking at this chart, waiting for the 6 for 6 conviction, I found a way to create an alert. And what does the alert look like? The alert here is I get an automated email when a stock hits the 6 for 6. So as you can see here on June 12th, you have Life here, TJX, and Johnson & Johnson. And I get an alert once it hits. And you can see that it just doesn't happen on June 12th. It happened earlier in the week as well. You'll see J&J back here June 9th. You'll see, I believe it was a little earlier, TJX also on June 9th. This other company, EXPD, that's not Expedia, but this other company has also been hitting. So the week of June 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, this was a breakout market. And if I look on TradingView, same piece here, it stock hit on 235 and 238 on June 9th and 10th. And today, the stock is over 241. This is something that the Nerd Alert sends me that I created. And if this is something that you want to be a part of, feel free to let me know. Hern Light and I, well, first, Hern for crypto, he does expect a very busy summer for dollar cost averaging. What do you think, Hern?
I think this summer, well, we should definitely have windows of opportunity coming up. But it's more late summer that I see things getting very interesting. But it's definitely the time to start paying attention to the market. That's 100%. Crypto is the final stage of the bear market. So you're going to see a lot of projects that are in deep value territory that if you liked it before, this is the time to really pay attention to them now.
Great. So this is officially Hern Light and my first video that we're creating. It's just a little brief introduction on what Hern does, what I do, what he's created, what I've created, and what we've put together in Trader Nerds. Before I close, I definitely want, we want to start educating our family, our friends. We decided to create this platform. And for new members alike, those who might be interested, I know people are anxiously waiting for us to start with beta members. Right now, we're looking to set at the end of June, early July, we will start with beta members. And once we have finalized all that information, we will let you know. We're just finalizing the website a little bit and just dotting the I's, crossing the T's on everything. But if you're excited, please type in the comments below, put nerd, and I can personally reach out to you. I know we'll have 15 people that have already reached out to me personally that will become beta members. So I'm looking for 20 more. And what's going to happen with that, I'll let you know the benefits as soon as we lock them up. Anything else, Hern?
No, and any future crypto insights members want, feel free to ask it, like if we could provide a new strategy, or if there's something more that you want from the crypto side of things, just let us know. Because we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. I have a lot of knowledge on a lot of different things, but this is the one that's the most conviction that can change lives.
Yeah, if you previously saw, Hearn's chart before, the yellow contribution period happens once every 4 years or so, right, Hearn?
Yeah.
And we're reaching that point this summer, early fallish, as Hearn mentioned before. So on the crypto side of things, on the swing trading side of things, if you want to learn more, type nerd down below, and I'll make sure that either Hearn or I reach out to you, and we'll finalize the details of the beta member as soon as the next 2 weeks or so. Thank you very much.